All right, creatures of the night. This is Alex Dorio, one of your co-hosts, one of the creatures of the night. Welcome to this special, immediate, instant reaction version of our encyclopedic exploration, digging up the dead man, Talking Taker. I am joined, as always, by my tag team partner, my wrestling buddy, Mr. Travis White. And Travis, we are literally just 5 minutes after having our minds melted, our faces burned off, blown off, our butts blown away by the main event of night one of WrestleMania 36, the Boneyard Match between The Undertaker and AJ Styles. Wow, dude. Twitter is blowing up. It might be the most divisive match of The Undertaker's career, but I don't know, man. What's just your immediate thoughts you got to get off your chest about this?
I feel like I just got chokeslammed off of a roof and through a bunch of pallets. That was insane. That was amazing. It was cinematic. It was hilarious at the same time. It was great. It was what we talk about on our show. That was sports entertainment at its finest right there. That was like Lucha Underground plus Ultimate Deletion plus 1992 and 1993 all over again. That was epic, man. That was epic.
It truly was. And, I was thinking as I was watching it, part of me wishes the whole night of WrestleMania could have been like that, just kind of off the walls, out of the arena, doing these cinematic spectacles. But
yeah, like you said, backstage assault stuff.
WWE backstage assault style. But I think part of the reason why this works so well is because it's The Undertaker, man. It's because it's 30 years of building up his character to do stuff like popping up out of the grave behind AJ, shooting off flames out behind him. Like we've had that built up for 30 years, so we can suspend our disbelief enough to where that becomes just one of the most entertaining pieces of business that I've ever seen.
Yeah, if that had been Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins doing that, it would have been ridiculous, and they don't have the equity built up for that ridiculousness. So, yeah, it made sense. It was awesome. Dude, the Stone Mountain electric XT symbol at the end, like with the lasers, are you kidding me? And talk about, man, Kevin Owens had a wonderful spectacle WrestleMania moment, but, dude, Gallows and Anderson had their WrestleMania moments tonight. Dude, that was insane. They were a part of that. It was great. All the Druids kicking down the doors and coming out. It was just, man, it felt like an 80s movie at that point. Like, he's just standing around beating up the bad guys.
Yes, so it felt like Stallone, Schwarzenegger, all of that same family. Absolutely. And credit to AJ Styles, too. Like, I feel like AJ held his own in the whole performance aspect of it. I felt like he lived up to the other half of that match as well.
Oh, yeah. It's cliche, but he's phenomenal. He's the best guy in ring they have, and he's also the best at this type of stuff, too. Like, this was awesome. He was a perfect guy for this. Again, this wouldn't have worked if it was Elias or even Cena or something like that. It would have been I don't know, man. Like, AJ's the guy to do it with. And he got to main event WrestleMania. Say what you will, it's 2 nights. But which match went on? This one.
Yeah,
main
absolutely.
event night 1 still counts as a main event. So AJ got the main event. Taker got the main event again. 97, 08, 2020. That is insane. Nobody's got a record like that.
Yeah, 2017 too. Had the 2017, 20.
Oh golly, yeah,
26. Which were that 2011 or 2010 with Shawn Michaels. So like so many different years, so many different matches, main event.
Well, that wasn't the last match, was it?
The second time it was. I think.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It has been like 5 or 6 times he's main evented. You're right. I'm sorry. Yeah. Shoot. Yeah. But again,
crazy.
from 97, his first one to 2020, 23 years in between, nobody's done that or going to do that again. So.
And to have maybe the most unique match of his career 30 years into it, man. Just wild.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been through all kind of ridiculous matches and all kind of ridiculous stuff, but you're right, man. Like the most wild, zany, crazy, off the walls one, but it made sense. It was this WrestleMania.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
And thankfully, we got Metallica over Kid Rock and Limp Bizkit. I wasn't expecting that, but I was very grateful for it in the long run.
His outfit was awesome.
Oh, God, yes.
It was great.
You can't
I
blame
love he
Sarah.
put on his-
Hashtag blame Sarah
Oh,
for
no.
that one.
No. I love he put on his bandana at the end.
Yes.
And we'll break it down later on episode 640 or whatever, whenever we get there.
Right.
But, but it was just superb, man. It was great. The little nuances, again.
We've got WWE films now. Like, I feel like we've missed The Undertaker's calling as an action movie hero, man. It's like, it's not too late, though. Like, but that was the action movie I've been waiting for all these years.
Yeah, and everybody else turned it back on WWE when Hollywood, and he didn't. But now he has every leg to stand on.
Seriously.
If he wants to.
How about that
And
Undertaker?
if it was,
Go ahead.
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say that Undertaker crossing over with Jacob Goodnight from See No Evil. That's the movie I want to see.
Yeah, I'd love to see that crossover. They exist in the same universe, you think?
And they could. Why not?
Twisted Pictures universe or whatever. I don't even know who the producer was of that. But anyway, whoever produced this was great. I don't know if it was Pritchard or Borash or whoever, but they did an excellent job, man. So, and man, it's going to be hard to follow up.
It will be.
Hard to follow up.
I don't know how they're going to do it. But just overall, just quick, what were your thoughts on this night one of a crowdless WrestleMania?
I texted you earlier and said, I'll see a lot of people being negative about it and everything just because it's weird. It is awkward. It is weird. But I'm a glass half full type of guy. These guys and gals gave it their all tonight. I felt like they wrestled like there was 80,000 people there in Raymond James Stadium, and I thought they did a good job. It's definitely one I'll never forget, and the reason I'll never forget it, aside from everything else, is because of the main event that we just saw was insane. So, how about you?
Yeah, I enjoyed myself. I was not looking forward to this necessarily, but as the week went on, and there's just such a lack of entertainment options
Other stuff, yeah.
As far as sports goes. There's a million movies
Sure.
and TV shows and stuff, but it was nice to have a little something. And again, not the greatest situation at all, but I thought all the performers, like you said, treated it like it was the real thing.
Mm-hmm.
I thought both the women's matches were really fun.
Yeah.
Nothing was terrible aside from maybe Braun and Goldberg, but that was just, I don't know, man.
Short and sweet, yeah, is what it was.
That's even maybe the weirdest situation out of all of those, but that's its own story. But let me read a few quick comments. I asked just for immediate reactions for people. Again, we're just like 10 minutes past this match, but we got, let's see here. Thomas Allingham III said that was absolutely incredible. Staring at the Lights Pod said it was brilliant. The Luchador podcast said not enough bones.
That's true. I didn't see one.
Lutang Clan said I'm a Boneyard Taker guy.
Dude, we gotta get that shirt.
Might be coming soon.
Gotta make that shirt.
Philip Goad, who we've heard from a lot, said it was like inside the Ark from Raiders. It's beautiful, but I think my face melted.
That's a perfect way to put it.
Randy Turco said, loved it. Being out of the arena and having some Hollywood editing and effects were exactly what the doctor ordered for Taker. I agree with that, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Through the Table podcast said, early match of the year contender.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Wrestling with a Nerd said, damn, that was dope, fire emoji. Kevin Barty said, a million times better than I expected. Gives me hope we could see Taker versus Sting after all. In that type of match. Yeah, I like that.
True.
Jeremy Bagley said, I loved it, but I've also been talking to a cat for 25 days. So maybe a slightly warped opinion.
Man.
Sardo at Morgue Meat, love that Twitter handle right there, said, absolutely amazing. Loved everything about this. It was buried alive match, but on location. That's definitely what it felt like. Cavante Smalls, man, he came in and said, still unsure about it. Definitely confused. Appreciated the effort in production. But like I said, there's definitely some people that were not feeling it. 20 by 20 apparel said in a normal world, it would have been great. In a quarantine world, it was magical.
There you go.
That's the perfect description.
That's great, yeah.
Right there. In this world, in this situation where you couldn't have a normal match, honestly, if I think it worked out even better than a one-on-one match between those guys could have.
Oh, this just in. His Wikipedia page says AJ Styles' Wikipedia page says he died today.
Oh, rest in peace to AJ Styles.
Dude, Taker just swiping the moss off of that and seeing it's AJ's. Oh, that was perfect.
Beautiful.
Hall of Famer John Layfield says, "I don't think I've ever seen a better match / spectacle than the Boneyard match. Just incredible."
That's awesome. That shows you right there. Somebody like that, what their opinion is on it. I mean that carries a little bit more weight than ours, I think.
We'll have to see what the Godfather said about it.
Oh, he loved it. Because he was high as a kite watching it.
Absolutely.
All right. One last thing we got to mention. We also saw that preview during WrestleMania tonight for a new limited series on the WWE Network titled "The Undertaker's Last Ride." Looked like we got a lot of legends opening up, and the Undertaker himself opening up about these final days, quote unquote, of his career. Of course, we thought it's his final days for 3 years, but it looks like he's acknowledging it, opening up in a way we've never seen before. So, dude, I'm stoked for this.
Yeah, me too, man. It looks at. I texted you immediately when I saw that commercial, and it was like, I can't wait for this too. So, something we'll get to talk about too on the podcast, and. I know you said it a while ago that I think you said you'd hope his last match, it'd be poetic if it was at Survivor Series this year, 30 years. And so maybe this is the, dipping our toe in the water of getting us ready for the end of an era for real this time. So I could see these two going at it, AJ and him, in a real, actual in-ring match, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I could too. I'd love to see that to make it to the actual 30-year mark, but if he decides to go out on this, I won't be mad about it either.
No, or if he just goes back every year
and does 5 more of these, I'm fine with that also. Yeah, who knows?
Boneyards only.
Yeah, we'll keep this podcast going, man.
I'll keep it going if we get these all the time.
All day.
This is awesome, man.
We're committed. We're into it.
It's so good.
So, of course, like Travis said, we'll cover this in depth, do the whole storyline, talk about the match in depth on a future episode of our podcast. We're not that far away from it. We're probably 50 or 60 matches away from it here. So if you're just finding out about us, we're going through every match in Undertaker's career. We're currently in the middle of 2008 there. So go check us out wherever you listen to podcasts. And, we'll keep rolling on to the last ride. We'll discuss The Undertaker's limited series. I think they said there's a preview after night 2 of WrestleMania tomorrow. So we'll talk about that on our next podcast as well.
Sure, absolutely. And, man, good luck night 2 to live up to that. So we'll see what happens. So, Boneyard Match and take her easy.